Look at the selections of barbecue meat inside.
In this video, we're hitting the streets of Hong Kong to check out some of the best street side restaurants the city has to offer. From mouth-watering roast duck and crispy pork belly to late-night skewers and bold, flavor-packed bowls of local noodles you won't find anywhere else. This is Cantonese comfort food at its finest. Let's dive in and eat
chicken.
like a true local.
Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Samadi and we just landed in Hong Kong, one of the busiest and most expensive city in Asia. So first things first, I'm gonna get some Hong Kong Cantonese barbecue. So here we are at Dragon State Kitchen Restaurant. Immediately after we came down from the airplane, we went directly to this restaurant. Look at the selections of barbecue meat inside. Wow, looks mouth-watering. My mouth's watering right now. Here we got some char siu, we got the soy chicken, white chicken, we got some roast pork over here, and then different kind of sausage. There's this one kind of sausage that's color red. Don't know what's that. And then we got the suckling pig over there. Wow. Wow, so this is our meal and it's pretty fast. In just 30 seconds, they serve it up to your table. So I got one of this. They looks like a hot dog. It's color red outside. Also the sausage, and then we got some pig ear. Here we got some roast suckling pig. We got a piece of duck. Here we got some duck. Wow, and then a white chicken, soy chicken or white chicken. First meal here in Hong Kong. Let's try the suckling pig first. Wow, juicy succulent. Wow, very tender. Also got some hoisin sauce here. Let's try the hoisin sauce. The hoisin sauce is a bit different from hoisin sauce in the Philippines. There's a fruity flavor in their hoisin sauce. Wow. Next, let's try this duck. Wow, succulent, big chunk of duck. The duck breast is a little bit dry, but wow, it's very flavorful, and then yeah, it's very tender. Let's try this one. I think it's a sausage. Looks like a hot dog. Looks like jumbo hot dog. Wow, it's like a cold cut sausage. Sausage you will find in deli stores like that. We also got some char siu from my brother. Wow. Again, flavorful. You can see that the smoke penetrated the meat. The pinkiness from the outside. First meal in Hong Kong. Wow. It's gonna be unforgettable. Oh, and then the soy chicken. Let's try the soy chicken next. Let's dip it in this scallion oil. So soy chicken. Wow. I think it's a native chicken. It's color yellow. The fat inside is color yellow. And wow, so succulent, tender, and then so soft. My last piece of roast pork. Also, that was a lovely, delicious Cantonese roast pork barbecue meal. And then we still got our luggages here, and then now we're heading to the port. We're heading to Macau. In this video, I'm going to showcase some of the best food spots to eat here in Macau. That's amazing. So we are back in Hong Kong, and we are now going to eat. I'm going to try some roast pork again. Oh, here we are. Hap Lung or永合隆饭店. Yeah, the one with the green signage. Oh, so we came in a fairly late time. It's almost they actually closes at 8. So, but they still got some variety of roast pork over here. So we got the roast pork, some duck, some white chicken.吃饭，对。
叉燒打到半油雞，
咩油雞呢個白條？半隻。假過龍鴨。
So here I got a mix of almost everything. Got some white chicken, some soy chicken, the roast pork, the famous roast pork over here. And I also got some duck, and then some char siu, also one of their best sellers. So let us first try the roast pork, the juicy roast pork. The roast pork is very, very flavorful, but it's not that tender. I think that's the last batch of the roast pork that they're going to cook for today. Or some rice. Next, let's try the char siu. Smoky, delicious, soft, tender. Let's add some of the hoisin sauce. Yeah. That's really good. This is a different kind of hoisin sauce. I really taste the fruit flavor in it. And it isn't just hoisin sauce. I think there's some fruit, some sort of fruit, more like a strawberry jam and hoisin sauce merged together. Wow! And you got this. Let's try the soy chicken next. Oh, a little bit smooth and some sort of sliminess. That's of the fat. The sliminess comes from the fat and the collagen. Because the chicken is slow cooked again. Slow cooked till tender. This restaurant,永合隆饭店or Hap Lung Restaurant is known for the roast pork. But this is the last batch of roast pork, I think, for the day because it came in a little bit late. It's almost dinner. And then they actually closes at 8 p.m. So expectation wise, I think because it is last batch, so it's not that good anymore, but it's still pretty flavorful. Oh, I forgot, I also got some roast duck over here. Juicy, fatty, and it melts in our mouth. So a bowl of that mixed platter, mixed bao is around 50 to 70 Hong Kong dollars. They actually I don't think they got English menu. So I think you can just point by the window where Uncle chops his meat. So that was a pretty great meal. I'm getting sleepy. I think it's a, thank you, bye-bye. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. It's a meat sleep. Wait, is that a word? Oh yeah, I'm getting sleepy from eating too much meat.
The next day.
So there's actually a famous noodle spot just beside our hotel. The name of this noodle spot is what the call is this? Luen Kee Noodles. So I'm hungry right now. Let's go inside. Let's eat. Let's order some noodles. So the menu is just right in front of me. We got on top of those we have the soup noodles. We have noodle soup, and then right here below are dried noodles. So we ordered a wonton noodle soup and one brisket dried noodles. Ito, Nolan. So here comes my beef brisket noodles. Let's try their soup first. They got soup by the side. Wow. It is savory, very umami. Let's try our beef brisket noodles. Let's mix it up. So let us first try a piece of this beef. Very tender. It's some Chinese braised beef brisket. Try the noodles. Okay. Wow, the noodle is very bouncy. The noodles is covered with this braised beef liquid or the sauce from the braised beef, vinegar. Let's try it if it's to make it any better. Some vinegar, some red vinegar. Wow, I like the red vinegar. And let's put some red vinegar. Alright, time to stop the dish. Here my brother got some noodle soup, wonton noodle soup. Let's try a piece of the wonton first. Wow. Plump, juicy, huge wontons. Wow. Very meaty, very porky flavor. This is one of the tastiest wonton I've ever tried. Wow. Let's try the noodles. Also same kind of noodle, but I prefer the dried one. Get some toilet roll tissue. I'm gonna use that to wipe my face. The tissue is just right there. Hong Kong style. Wow. What? They also got some chili oil over here. Wow. You see the chili oil? Let's try the chili oil out with our noodles. Let's take a bit of chili oil. I think it's pretty spicy. Chili oil. Next level. I need to put some vinegar in here. What? It's a trash can beneath my table. Anyways, the food is good. So this plate will cost me 45 Hong Kong dollars, and then the wonton noodle soup will be 35 Hong Kong dollars. 80 Hong Kong dollars for both. Wow, it was pretty solid. It's worth the money. Wow, an absolute banger here. Luen Kee Noodles. So after walking through some busy streets in Hong Kong, we're finally here. Temple Street. Yeah, you've guessed it. Hing Claypot Restaurant. So we are now here at the legendary Hong Kong Claypot Restaurant. Hing Iway. Wow, so the restaurant right now is air conditioned. It's pretty hot right now. I thought it's an outdoor restaurant where you sit outside, but they got some air conditioning in here. It's pretty nice. So let's take a look at the menu. Alright, so they have an English translation for their menu, so that is pretty nice. I would like to try other style of hot pot, but I think I should go with the classic first. Look at this. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of hot pot rice, of clay pot rice only. This one doesn't have a picture, but this one is the preserved meats and spare ribs with rice pot. So I'm gonna have some preserved meat and the spare rib. So we also got a classic oyster omelette here. I ordered a small portion of it. Our oyster pancake came first. Pretty oily, pretty greasy, by the look of it. Then we got a side of chili sauce. Wow, you can hear that you can hear from the butter that it's very fluffy and crispy. Alright, let's take a bite of it. You eat first. Plump and juicy oysters. Wow, oysters is also a little bit big, you know. It's not the small oysters from the usual oyster pancake. Oh, they got some medium-sized oyster inside. Let's try with some of the chili sauce. Wow, oh yeah, so we got the sweet chili sauce here. Pairs really well with the oyster pancake. So you can see how greasy it is. You have some oil drippings even on the table itself. So yeah, but it is very light. You actually don't taste the grease at all. It's like this dish really comes with not much oil, but yeah, pretty fantastic. Alright, so our main dish is here, our Claypot rice. Wow. Smells a little bit like ginger. So we got the spare ribs Claypot rice with some preserved sausages. I think it's Chinese sausages. Let's try the rice first. Yeah, so it's a very famous. It's one of the most famous Claypot rice spots here in Hong Kong. We are now in Temple Street Hing Kee Restaurant. So let's try the rice first. You eat first. Wow. Oh, so every grain of rice moves inside our mouth. I think the grain of rice they use here is jasmine rice or that type of rice, lap chong and la chang, a preserved Chinese sausage. It's the usual Chinese sausage, usual Chinese preserved sausage. I'm actually not a huge fan of the Chinese sausage, but this one's pretty good. Let's try the spare ribs next. Silky smooth spare ribs with the black bean sauce. Wow. And then next, the different kind of ham. This is called, it's like the Iberico ham. It's called laro in Chinese. I forgot what they call it in English, but it's called laro. Let's try a bite of that. Very rich, very salty, very savory taste. And the last thing we got here on our Claypot is this some sort of a sausage. Wow. This is my favorite. It's some pork sausage and then it's a strong taste of Sheung wine. Wow. No, not just Sheung wine. There's a type of Chinese preserved tofu. It's called the red Chinese preserved tofu. Yeah. This is what that tastes like. Hong furu, called Hong furu in Chinese. So that's why I think that's the reason why it's called red a little bit inside. Wow. It's my favorite here. Oh wow, so that was a lovely meal. And then I just realized now, I actually got macaroons on the menu. Oh my god, my idol over here have macaroons on the menu. Who is this other guy? Not sure who is this other guy. But yeah, I've got macaroons. So I also ordered a takeout to go. So let's wait for that. What? So we also got some skewers. So we're back in Prince Edward and then on my way back to the hotel, got some skewers over here. So let's try it out. And I almost forgot that Prince Edward is also known for its side street skewers like this one. I think I'm gonna have that.
你好靚女喎，你都上鏡啩
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. 要辣要。Fish balls in curry sauce. Curry fish balls. Oh wow. Strong curry taste. Simple and bouncy. Here we are, just in Prince Edward Station. Just in front of the MTR exit actually. That is the MTR exit. And we're here eating some fishball. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Good night.
The next morning.
Good morning everyone, we're now in the metro right now and we're heading to Hing Station for some beef brisket noodles. So here we are, Sister Was Beef Noodle Shop. And then we came a little bit early. The shop actually opens at 11 a.m. and then it's now 10:50, so it's about to open soon. Oh, so it just opened right now and we are now ready to enter the shop. Wow, immediately as you step inside, you can smell the aroma from the broth that they are cooking right now. And then the restaurant is pretty tiny. There's only a couple seats inside the shop. So we ordered different kinds of noodles. We also ordered a curry noodles. So it got crowded really fast, and then there's already a line outside. So I think they're gonna wait for a long time. Well, so the first dish has come. This is the tandan noodles with the pork ribs. I thought the pork ribs will be placed on the soup, but there's pork ribs on the side. So let's try the broth of this tandan pork ribs. The broth tastes really good. There's a little bit of peanut flavor inside the broth, and then very, very savory. Let's mix the noodles up. This is tandan noodles with pork ribs. Really plain, really simple. It tastes a little bit like satay noodles. It tastes a little bit like that, but the peanut butter flavor is not that strong. I'll try the piece of the pork chop. So the pork chop is alright. It is pretty tasty, but a little bit salty, and then it is not as tender as you will eat in some pork chop shops out there.
Okay, Luigi.
Oh, don't you? 谢谢，谢谢。 So let us first try the famous beef brisket noodles. Also, we got some tender, jiggly pieces of beef inside the beef roll. We also got some beef tendon. Wow, look at that tendon. So huge. So let's first try the broth from the famous beef brisket noodle. Really clean tasting. Slight beefy flavor, but a very strong radish flavor. Yeah, we have some sweetness from the radish, but I don't see a radish in my bowl over here. So let's try the piece of beef. Really tender, really soft. Melts in your mouth. Try the noodles. Soft, delicate rice noodles. Try the piece of tendon. Very soft beef tendon. Also, this is the curry noodles with soup by the side, and then the noodles also by the side. Also, this curry has a layer of oil on top, and then these jiggly pieces of beef brisket. Wow! Let's try beef brisket. Really tender, very flavorful curry flavor, a little spicy, a little bit mild curry flavor. It's not that as strong as the ones you can eat in Indian restaurants. The one thing that still stands out here is the beef brisket noodle, and then especially get it in this kind of noodle, the rice noodles. Wow, very refreshing. And then seeing how locals eat here, they actually put chili sauce inside the beef brisket noodle. Put a little bit of chili oil. Let's mix it up. Alright, let's try the beef brisket with some chili oil in it. Wow. The chili sauce brings it to the next level. Wow. But yeah, it is a little bit spicy, even though I just put a very tiny amount of chili oil. Alright, so let's get out of this restaurant. It's packed with people right now, and then there are people lining outside still. Wow, that was a heartwarming bowl of noodle soup. Look at the line. Oh, the line. Well, the line is not that bad, but yeah, you need to wait. You need to wait a bit to be served in the restaurant. Wow. So that was an amazing beef brisket noodle. Very clean, very simple, very flavorful. And then don't forget to eat the curry when you come here. So let us now head back to the train station, to the metro. So the restaurant is just actually right there. And then here is the entrance of the metro. So go to Tin Ho Station, E2. Stay tuned in this video. We're gonna dine into some of the best food spot to eat in Hong Kong. Wow, huge plump scallop. Absolutely, unexpectedly good. What? We got 5 guys here. 5 guys in Causeway Bay. So this is a Western restaurant. It's not as hectic. It is not as busy as it is compared to the Hong Kong restaurants.